What's up, everyone? Another way back, more Factorio for you. Entry level to MEGABASE, episode 6. And today, I think it's going to be how to build city blocks. Now, I'm going to put chapters in the description. So if you want to just get to that, you're really kind of here for a tutorial, click in the progress bar and get to that point. But for everybody else, let's talk about what I did in the previous episode. The previous episode, we worked on expanding our defenses. As you can see, I did that off camera to the whole of the island that I wanted to basically lock off for us. I did all that, cleared all the bases. I didn't get any footage. It's really just killing the basic biters. It's not that fun. I didn't die or anything, so there is that. So that's all dead. It took a long time off camera, probably 4 or 5 hours, because again, I had to go back to base, get ammo, wait for ammo. In fact, this last wall right here has regular ammo on it, or is it this one? I don't know. No, it's this one. Literally has the yellow ammo on it. So that sucks. We're gonna have to swap that out as soon as we can. And also what I did in the meantime is I updated the splitter priorities from inputs to outputs. Thanks, FO, for that. So that's all fixed. Oh, those are still inputs. Maybe not all of it's fixed. Maybe, can I do that from here? Boom, look at that. Yes, I can. And I think that could be why my the main bus was kind of getting funky. Okay, that has it. So that could be why the main bus was kind of doing that weird plate thing where it wasn't balanced. And if you notice, we're really running out of iron. It's becoming a serious problem, which means we're not going to get any new rounds, right? The piercing rounds that we want. So today we're definitely going to have to get to digging into this iron patch right here. It shouldn't be that bad, except that I have a bunch of trees in the way, as we discussed in previous videos. So I'm going to have to figure out, I guess, route them all the way around and into the back somehow, because I don't want to go through here, because that's really where I can do some forge building. I'll probably extend the forges down. Yeah, I'm going to run it up the side probably and in and let it matriculate down. I might split some off and go in the back here, right? But I do need to get some more ore up there. So we'll be doing that today as well. Another thing we need to do is we need to get a pump jack on one of these oil wells, because we want to get this guy done, because there's a bunch of stuff that's green that's behind it, right? That's blocking us off. So our green science is kind of stuck. So that's another thing we need to do today. Then we can get to city blocks once all that stuff's done. So let's get to it real quickly. I need to make, and I'm so glad we have all this space now to work with. Literally, this is just tons of space for us. So I'll probably start, I think I'm going to start my city blocks and stuff down here. We'll start with some forges probably, and probably an ore depot to bring in ore, right? So we'll get that started in a little bit, because we really need to hit some of these other patches and stuff. We should have oil right here. Yeah, oh, it's under some trees. I'm super shocked. I can't remember who the commenter was, but they were talking about they kind of like trees. They don't mind their seed too much. They don't mind having trees in their seed because they like trees, and it helps with getting rid of the biter issues, right? Kind of early on. What are you doing? Oh, I'm not. Okay. I thought I was going to chop these down, but they was selecting them to be chopped down. And I was like, I don't mind trees. I like the trees. I just wish there was a vanilla way to chop them down faster. There isn't. It's just all, really, if you want to do that, it's mods. You can't really do it with vanilla until you get bots. So that's why we're kind of rushing to bots as well, because I don't like taking out trees by hand. I don't like taking out any of this stuff by hand. So let's just get a power pole over here so we can power this thing. It looks like there's one right there. And then we'll put this on in case it becomes nighttime. Let's make a pump jack real fast. And then literally I'm just going to pump some oil and pick it up again. We're not ready to pump oil, so this is not something I'm just doing it for the science. Cool, there's one. We can make it. That's awesome. It's going to take a second because we don't have it. Oh, cool. It doesn't take that long at all because we have most of it made, it looks like. So we got that. Okay, cool. Boom, boom. Set it down. Now it's just going to pump. There we go. We got it. And also research oil processing. Let's just pick this up. Like I said, we're not going to leave it there. Now what we can do is set up more green science. So let's start doing, well, we can only do stuff that's green, right? So we'll just start getting this stuff, which is developing more efficient fuel, more aggressive combustibles. Why don't we get sulfur processing first? I think plastic is probably better. Then we can get this guy. Then we can probably get, explosives don't matter to me until we can get cliff explosives. I was kind of looking at that. I really want to get cliff explosives. Let's get battery. It's probably most important next. Ooh, electronic accumulators would be good. Then let's see what explosive unlocks. Oh, landmines. It's more. Then we'll get this, I guess. Is that all of it? No, that unlocks even more stuff. Ooh, modular armor. I kind of want it first because I want to get a lot of these modules. Well, not that. portable solar. We might be able to get some bots, some early bots this way, but I'm not positive. I don't think I'll be able to probably, but we'll see. Mining productivity, that could be really good actually. Actually, we should. Oh, we can't. That's after red chips. Okay. I think we're good for now. At least our science is sciencing, right? It's sciencing, correct? Barely. Oh, wow. It takes forever. All right. So that is done. I don't need to mark it off the list, but I can just, I know it's done. Actually, I could mark it off the list. Stack green science. We did that. We're going to drill the South Iron Patch now. Again, this is not going to be super fun, but let's do it anyway. It's like something we have to do. We don't really have a choice. We should have a lot of drills on us. Yeah, 29. Because I've been picking up drills as they kind of run out. Let's go dump some crap over here into our, oh, I already shot it. Okay, let's put a new trash can down. Oops. And then let's put some stuff in it. We really just don't need any of that stuff. In fact, it's ready to shoot now. So it's shift and, yeah, there we go. Shift and enter does it now. Okay, we killed that guy. Let's make another trash box. Okay, this stuff looks good. I don't need grenades. I guess it's cool that we have them. Spoilage, we might want that later. Okay, it looks like we cleared everything out. We do need a resupply. We're going to need some lights too, probably. What about steel? Yeah, we need maybe 2 more stacks. Robbing this guy is going to really hurt right now because we don't have any coming in, really. Let's just get that much for now because, again, we're going to need it for other processes on our bus here. Luckily, we have tons of extra copper, so that's no big deal. Okay. Let's let it rip. Do we need belt? Probably. Belt? We have... Oh, we don't want those. Ooh, back it up. I cleared out some poles too, so let's get those poles out of there. I don't want those at all. We don't really need pipe for now. Let's just ditch it. I don't need brick. I'm just kind of trying to get rid of stuff because I know I'm going to want to go pick stuff up. Okay. Gears, probably good on gears. Again, I'm just doing a resupply here real fast. I hate doing these kind of things because I don't really need that, but it's nice to see how much we have. Let's do like that. Okay. Guns, don't need. Okay. Belt, we're going to need kind of a lot of belt. Let me just really stock up on belt. All right, I think on inserters we're probably good because I don't see a need for inserters right now. We're really just trying to set up drills, so I think we're good there. Power poles. Generally speaking, yeah. I mean, I think 52 is plenty. Let's get some of these more lights going. Probably lights would be good for us to automate pretty soon. I really just want to get that oil going because ore, because we're gonna have a problem. I know it. I almost forgot the car. You know what I should do? I could start a fire. The problem is I don't know where it'll spread and where it won't. It's not gonna be super controlled that way. So that's kind of a pain. That sucks. Like I don't want that. Let's see, clear this out. Hold on, let me think about this. All right, so what I'm going to do is, this is sort of already naturally open. I'm going to mine all this stuff and bring it this way. Then I'm going to bring it up this direction right alongside here. Well, actually, probably could go around right here. And then I'll clear this little bit of trees and rocks and stuff, really trees, it looks like. I just need to make enough space for this size of a forge, right? So just to here, right? That's as far as I need to go. And I could take the other ore straight up this direction. So let's do that. Let me just get out of the car. I might need the car. Let's drive over here. I'm just going to pull the power right off this thing right here. We can just do this. I don't need to drag it all the way down there. All right, it kind of cleared it out. That's probably all the clearing we'll really need to do. And I really do like the trees. I just don't like when they're in my way and I have to cut them down. I would love to leave them, and I do usually leave them. If you watch my previous plays on this, you do see that I like to leave the trees. I don't like to pull them out. So I think the way we're going to do this too is we're going to pull it down this way and go back up that way. I know it's a little bit less efficient, but I want longer lines to fill up the belt. So I'm not going to do any kind of blueprinting on this. I'm literally just going to start drawing because I don't think we need to right now. We don't have huge patches. We're not really, you know, doing that part of it yet where we need huge blueprints. I think when I start doing city blocks, I'll do that stuff more probably. The one thing I will do is I will set up kind of our default here, and then I'm going to copy that because I do like the blueprinting, right? We probably don't need every one of them like that. We'll just get that guy right there like that. And then we'll do this, right? And then that, and then just filling this in. So another thing I'd probably rather do actually is do this. Nope, not that. Really just, because I can just lay a line of the, so that means it's going to go there. And then this is probably going to connect, right? Yeah. Okay, good. Let's get the rest of this in. And then I'm going to copy the whole thing and just move it over. So we're going to need that, and a light goes there. That's perfect. And then these two, and that's it. Now I can just drag a line down there. So let's copy this a couple more times and see how much we get out of it. The one thing we will probably need is, I don't know the sizing here. Well, one way you can just do it is, I'll just lay the bottom guys, right? I'll just lay all these guys. See if, yeah, we're going to need to take that tree out again. All right, cool, like that. Oh, can't be put there. Okay, fine, we'll just do it like that. And that'll tell us where the lines need to be. Let's get this pasted back in. Like that, and that. Cool, we get 3 lines. I could send 1 line each to each forge. Actually, I should send 2 lines to the top because we have 2 forges up there, and 1 line will go to the forge that's down here that we're going to expand to. If that doesn't work, then we might be SOL. I'm not really sure what we can do from there because this is as best as we can do now, and again, it's yellow belt. So it's a little unfortunate, but it is what it is. We're going to get red belt pretty soon here. I want to prioritize the research of red belt. The problem, well, it's not really that much of a problem. We just have to wait, right? And I think I would rather wait till we're doing the next part of our science than in doing it now. All right, let's get these in. These guys can't reach, of course. You guys know how I love that. I love when I can't reach. That's he shouldn't say that. Anyway, okay, let's get this part in. And man, I literally cannot wait for bots. I looked up the path to bots. It's not very close. We're pretty far off bots, so it is what it is. All right, let's power this thing at least, and we can put the rest of it in. I'm just gonna go like, well, that's gonna be unfortunate. Let's do it there. There, at least we have light and stuff now. And then we're literally gonna do this. We're just doing the whole thing. You know, might take a tree out here or there. And that covers the whole thing, so we're good. Oh my god, another one. But see how I'm just taking out a little bit? Not a lot, just as little as possible, you know? Again, I don't... Okay, there's probably a tree falling over right there. What the hell? Is it this? What is going on here? Why can't I set something down? It probably said, like, not enough ore or something. Okay. There we go. It's yeah, because not enough ore. Gotta be careful when you're placing these. And I'm just not used to doing the manual thing here. Okay, we need a lot more drills. I'm going to make those real quickly. And I'm not going to make you wait to watch. Oh, okay, they're coming in fairly quickly because we do have the subcomponents. That's kind of nice. Not fast enough, probably, but that's fine. And one thing, again, you don't want to do, and you've probably... This game's been out so long. There probably are some new people. But please post in the comments if you're new to Factorio. That would be very beneficial for me to know, so I know what level of teaching I need to do, right? Are you brand new? Do you have a lot of experience? Probably way more than me, right? And so that means I don't have to explain as much to you guys. Maybe you guys can help me explain things. I'm always down for that. There we go. Okay. And that was exactly how many drills I have? No, I have 3 more. Let's make 5 more just in case. Okay, so we got 3 lines, right? This one's a little anemic, but we need to belt all these out. And why don't we balance them? Let's do a 3x3 balancer. The first time I'm going to use this thing. 3 by 3. So let's go like this. I don't know how well this is going to do. Now this balancer will do... No, it's still not doing it. Why is it not doing it? How do you take it out? You take the book out? Oh, you have to scroll to the book too? No, it doesn't work. It's not scrolling to the book. I want you to use this book. Oh, now it's doing it. Shift mouse wheel to change the active blueprint. That's what I'm doing, but you're not doing it. Why will it only select certain... There we go. I had to click it a million times. Oh, because it's going through each one. Okay, cool. All right, so here's the 3x3. This is a little bit overkill, but this is set up for blue belts. And let's just do it for fun. Like, let's do a real balancer setup here. So again, I'm going to put in all the stuff. Oh, it's blue belt. That's okay. We're going to use regular belt on this. We don't have... How come we can't make these? Oh, we're out of plate. Just about here. Okay. So let's get this in here just for fun. And even though it's not necessary, really. Again, this is for blue belts, not... Oh, man, I already messed it up. It's not for yellow belts. You don't have to do this much stuff with yellow belts. But for some reason, the blue belts are weird. I don't know. Again, I don't have blue, so I can't copy like that. All right, let's get the... All right, let's get all the undergrounds in. It looks like... Okay, that goes to that. Oh, it already put it in. Cool. This to that. Oh, it puts it both of it in? What's this one doing? Nothing? Well, that's not... That can't be right. Let's look at the blueprint again. Oh, it is. Oh, it's going into the side of it. That's why. Okay. Okay, that makes sense. Let's just do this. Yeah, why would we save over that? We didn't do anything. So this just goes there. Okay, great. Oh, we need another splitter. Okay. Oh, we need 2 more splitters. All right, now it's just belt. Again, this is really overkill, but I just think these like full splitters are really cool. Or I mean belt balancers. So I kind of just wanted to do one real quick. Let me know which ones you guys use, and if I'm I know I don't need to do this, I don't think, but it's cool. Should I keep doing this or should I not? It is a lot of extra work, especially when I'm doing it by hand, but I don't know. It's kind of neat. Look at that. And when if we ever, which we won't with this patch, but if we were ever going to upgrade this to blue, it would still work. I think that's the main reason I really wanted these, is because I wanted something that would work, you know, in the future. But again, we're not going to care about this, so maybe it doesn't matter. Okay, let's see if it works. This should balance everything perfectly as it's coming out the other side. We wouldn't know, really, because I didn't extend it out far enough, but that looks good to me. Okay, good, good, good. Let's draw it back, actually. Let's do it backward. There we go. I feel like I'm just going to get let... There we go. Okay, so that's coming into the balancer. Then we can go up here. We really need to drag pretty far with this thing. It's just going to come in a little bit funky for a while. Yeah, I'm really not liking the can't reach thing. It's so much easier when you can just reach really far. Now, it'd be really cool. Let's leave it like there. It'd be really cool if they just had, like, a tech you could get that could allow you to reach really far. Let's take out a lot of this stuff because I'd rather just not have to concern myself with it. So these videos are coming out a lot faster than typical. I was usually doing about 2 of these a week, and now I'm doing a little bit more because I'm kind of behind on my uploads. You know, I'm recording episode 6, but I just released episode 3. So, like, for a week, this will probably come out a little bit faster, and that's pretty cool. So I think this is about good, and this will tell me exactly where I need to draw those lines. So let's just draw the 2 lines in from up here. And again, we'll probably need more belt, to be honest, but this will be fine for now. Oh, there's, like, literally the lone tree I didn't get. And then we got this guy, right? We got 2 of these. We got to draw them all the way back to the original. And then this one is going to literally feed a dude right here. The third guy will. So why don't we ghost that in so we know where it's going to end up? So if we do this... Oh, we're going to have to bring down some coal too. And if we just flip it... Well, let's not do that. So the way I'd want to flip this is vertical with V. Because I want it to be exactly the same. I think that looks good. Maybe we can leave a little bit of space to do like some balancing or something like that. So that's going to be where we put the third forge for now, until we get a bigger, basically the city blocks forge. All right, so that means what we can do is this guy's going to go into here, right? Well, he's got to merge up with coal. How are we going to do that? I haven't really thought of that. I think we can still use this coal patch for that. And I'm going to take this out. It's just annoying now. I don't really need this here anymore. Just getting in the way a little bit. So we can probably draw down from here. It looks like we have tons, like plenty of coal. So we'll split right here and draw it down. Yeah, why don't we split right here? And just draw it straight down here, right? We don't need to prioritize or anything. We'll just let it do its thing. And then I think what we want to do is do this. Let's do it to here. And then go around. It's going to be a little bit of a nightmare just because we have to kind of merge these 2 things together. So what we have to do is let's merge this. This guy's going to go straight in here. which means we could merge it like that. We could do that. That could work, which means let's kill it for now, though. We don't want it to flood in there. But that means we're going to have 2 undergrounds right here, which is totally fine. Cool. And it'll just split off for us like that. All right, so that means this guy, if this guy is here, right, let's just try to get these in, these turns. That means this guy's going to be here, this guy will be here, and this guy is going to be there. Well, no, not exactly. Like that. Okay, cool. Now I know where to put them right here. Let's take out a couple more trees so I can get a little bit closer. There we go. How are we on belt? A little bit bad. A little bit down bad on belt, actually. This will be the inside track. Right? We don't need this guy anymore. We're not going that far out. So that'll be this guy right here. That guy will be there. We got this guy. Oh, crap. Oh, man, I'm all out of cash.
Ah, man, I'm all out of cash.
No, you don't want to kill yourself. You just want to tackle.
He's going to go up that way. And then that. Okay, great. And then this guy, again, he's connected too much, so let's just leave him. Great. And we're about to run out of belt, right? Well, not really. We do need to get more belt after this. There we go. This is going to help so much, man. This is going to help a lot. Oh, man. Dude. Oh, man, I hit a rock. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. And then what we'll do is we're going to get the ore into the top. Then we'll set up this new forge, okay? The ore to the top is more important. So let's let it rip now. Let's disconnect this because we do want to craft up that forge before we do anything else. So let's do that. Yeah, we're free to connect these guys now, I think. Boom, boom, and boom, boom. Now that is, well, actually, probably won't add a lot to our power because we don't have any drills going. Remember, we took all those drills out. Again, we got to go up here and connect this first to make sure that everything is kosher, right? So let's keep dragging this all the way up. This is going to be really, really interesting because it's going to be garbage is why it's going to be interesting. This is going to be Spaghetti City. I want to keep the same lines just because it's going to make it easier. I don't know. Where do I feed these in? This is kind of crap. I think I could feed it. Let's do this. Let's kill that. Let's kill all this. Right? So the lines going in are this. And we need a splitter here. And then I think we're going to need one up here as well. We're going to need another one. Wow, that's not going to work. That is... just doesn't work. Well, we can pull this back, right? We don't need all that. So we can go like this. We need 2 of these. We need this, and we need that. This has to come around here. Like so. And this guy comes in like this, basically. And then this guy goes this way, and this guy goes that way. There. Now we have 2 spots to bring our ore into. But I'm going to bring them up here and go this way. Which means I really would like this to happen. And I would like this to happen. Okay? That way we can just bring our belts through. So that means I'm going to have this guy. That's as good as it gets. Actually, no. I can do this. Well, no, I don't want to do that. I can do this. There we go. Then I don't need these at all. Let's get the rest of this in before I do anything else. Again, this is super jank, but it's okay because we're going to be getting rid of all this stuff. It's literally just temporary. I don't mind. If I'm going to rip the base out... No, that has to be on the inside. If I'm going to rip the base out, I don't really care that it looks like junk. Like, I just want something that works and it's fast. We need another one of those, probably. There we go. Let's get this guy in. Just a lot of belt management. Good, we're getting some green science stuff. We're up to battery. That's awesome. Let's get that guy pumped in, and then let's get this guy. Boom. Okay. That is going to fill up everything. But we're still going to empty out this patch, and that's really what I wanted to do. Also, sometimes this thing gets stuck because there's no copper being consumed at all. There we go. Fill it up, baby. This is way more than they're going to need. This should fill our forges all the way up now. Those 2 forges. I kind of want to wait to see it happen, though. There we go. Yeah, look at that. Yep, those forges are going to run full blast now. All right, let's build this guy. Do I have enough parts? Well, I probably need more belt. Let's go do a restock. I'm going to want chips. I'm going to want belt. I'm going to want... Well, first, let me dump off all this iron I just got, too. Iron ore. I'm also going to want iron because we're out. And now I feel pretty comfortable just doing this. Maybe like that. Let's drop off some junk that I actually picked up. That'd probably be good. Like all this extra coal and that, and all this wood that I don't need. Okay, great. I'm going to make some... Well, we might need that stone. Let's get the stone real fast because I'm going to make a bunch of furnaces. All right, let's make a ton of furnaces. Let's make them in the background. Good, that consumes almost all the stone. Great. All right, gears. Probably need some. Yeah, we need 2 stacks. We need a stack of these guys. Great. Don't need any magazines. Don't need guns. I think we're good on that. We need a restock of that. And inserters, we're going to need more inserters. We're going to need 50 more. Yeah. We don't need those. Where did they come from? How are we on poles? Yeah, we're good. 40 poles. We should be good. Let's drop off those crap poles and we can get started. All right, so, okay, the forges are coming up to speed. They're getting better. The only kind of issue now still is that they're not very balanced, right? So what we should do, is you should balance this on both sides, really. So we're going to do the same thing over here. Just to make sure that it's balanced on both sides. There we go. It's really not doing... Oh, yeah. That should balance it, right? Kind of. It's close enough. It doesn't matter because it looks like steel's getting everything. I probably shouldn't prioritize steel. In fact, let's not prioritize steel because I want it to get half. It's going to get half of what we make. This thing is going to run into that. So that's going to be fun. So this is going to go into there. Well, first we're going to balance it on itself, which means this is probably going to move a little bit, actually. So we're going to balance this on itself. We got to do that. Then this runs out of this, right? This way. And merges with this. I'm out? Oh, crap. Okay. We need a bunch of those. Just start making them. All right. Make one fast. Okay, cool. We're just going to do that. There we go. And let's get this guy back in as soon as we can. So this guy's going to come down here, and then we'll just turn into here, I guess. There we go. Okay, so now we can do this guy. Let's just do this guy real fast because I want to make sure that we're doing this right. Actually, that doesn't work at all. It's got to go up one more. I lied. This has to go up one more too. All right, cool. Drag it all the way back. So this has to go like that. And this guy goes in here. And this guy goes here. Tell me if you think these balancers are necessary. They might not be. And I might be just doing this for no reason. All right, let's get power in first because I don't want this to blink and blink and blink. So maybe we can do something like this. Let's take that out and put that in. And then we'll get something over here. There, that'll get us our power. And then we'll do all this stuff too. Because again, I like this, the belts. I kind of like to get the belts in first. I've been kind of doing it a different way. And I don't really like the other way I was doing it. Splitter, boom. Okay, more belts. More dots. It's a really old meme if you know what that is. You play old games. Or have been around for a long time. Which isn't bad. Being around for a long time, it's not bad. You know, just means you're old. Which again, no big deal, man. All right, we do have to change something. We don't want these poles. We don't even have these poles. So we might be able to actually have less poles in here, which would be great. Maybe the middle ones we don't need. I don't know yet. But let's see what we can do. Because first, I don't want to put those poles in, but second, I don't even have them. So, and I'm not making any more of them. All right, so let's try to put these regular poles in and see how far we can get. In fact, why don't we put them in the middle? Because if we put them out here, it's kind of a waste, right? If we put it there... No, see, that one's going to be missed. Wow, that's really close. Kind of want them that close together. That's pretty bad. Maybe that's not a great play, actually. So we got that, but then see, that guy is not getting hit. We could just do him like that. And then we just need, what, one right there? Oh, that's not that bad. It's not the most efficient, but it's also not horrible, I'd say. Actually... Yeah, you know what? I'm kind of overlapping. No, that's right. So then we'll just put lights in like this, probably on the opposites, because we just don't need billions of lights. There we go. All right, let's take these lights out then. We don't want these. We're just literally doing the smaller version. Less work for us, less lights to craft, less energy pull. All right, inserter time. I did get a lot of inserters. Honestly, I wish I could just plop them all down in a row. All right, there I spared you having to watch that. It's such a hard process to even stomach for myself. All right, there we go. The forges are in. We have a working setup. We just literally have to turn it on by giving it the resources. So let's do that real quick. Boom, there we go. Okay, we've got 3 forges up and running now for iron. That should help a lot because those belts are not full. In fact... No. Yeah, we could do more. See, well, they're not... No, that's about the max. I'm just kind of looking up here, and I'm not seeing a lot of extra iron. There is a lot here. Why is there a lot of extra iron right there? Nobody else has that much iron. Like, this side is packed out, and this side is, like, anemic. Like, really badly. What if we did this? Output left? No, right? Now what happens? It's the opposite. This side seems balanced. Why isn't this side balanced? Anyway, all right, I think we might have fixed it. There we go, though. This forge is kicking ass. And we really could do this with the second forge if we really want to. We can put another one in, and it'll fill up the belt just like that. Awesome, man. That is great to see. That is great. And steel's coming out very slowly still, but, I mean, it is what it is. Everything else is pumping. Batteries moving. It's not very fast, but at least it's doing something. Good. Everything else is looking good. Cool. Probably need a resupply before I start my next project. So let me do that real quick and clean up for a sec. Let's check the power real fast. Oh, we need a bump. So let's do a bunch of pipe because we're about to use it. And then we're going to build probably... We're probably going to expand this by 3. And then, wow, our coal is not keeping up. So let's go hit that real quick. We'll pick up these dudes on the way by. That'll give us a few extras. We got 9. Yeah, that's good. Again, these are all running out, right? I'll start taking this out now. It's totally fine. Let's take this out, too. It's an old pole. I don't care about that. Let's do that. It is kind of cool when you mine out your first iron patch, but it's only cool if you have another one set up. It's definitely not cool if you don't. We really could put more of this over there. Why don't we send this that way? I don't know if it's going to matter, but it might. It probably doesn't matter. Nah, not really. Okay. So, we need more coal on this guy. Which means we're going to have to start mining this patch over here. Right? Let's just do 6. Let's just do the whole thing. Eventually, we're going to have to find a new thing for coal, because this isn't going to do it anymore. So we'll do that in maybe a little bit. I'm not sure how long it'll take. Let's get some power there, and we'll just put the one light. And then we just have to merge that with this. Let's get a splitter in here. Again, it would be good to balance this the same way we've been doing the other one. Just to make sure the belt is full, so we don't have anybody slowing down. There we go, and then we just do that. Boom. Okay, we got 6 more dudes on there. Great. We don't need that. Okay, that should help. Some. It's not going to be great, but it'll help. Especially since we're about to give it 3 more guys. How's the production of coal doing for our furnaces? Looks good. Why is it all on the same side? Oop, let's do it again here, because this is dumb. Like, you're just making it not work. Right? You're putting too much coal in one spot, and then it makes it difficult for the other guy to fill it. Okay, there. Alright, let's go bump the power up, because I'm sure it's really lagging now. But there's a lot more coal coming in, that's good. And again, we're about to eat the coal, so who cares? We're not getting... Well, we're about to get to city. We're about to get to the city block, so that's good. Would be really cool if I could do one of these and have 2, but I can't. I mean, I could if I do it down... No, I can't. Okay, let's just put the boilers in now. 1, 2, 3. We actually do have some of these guys, so let's get that going. And then I hope we have... Yeah, we have more of these. Great. We just got battery, it looks like. Yeah, nice. And then we'll put these in, and then I'll put the power poles in afterward. Because we want to get them going, right? Boom and boom. Okay, great. Let's look at the power now. As they come up to speed, that should help. Or it's going to do nothing, I'm not sure. Are these guys doing... They're already up to speed? Okay, so we need way more then. Are you sure? Did we make... No, we can't have 2 systems. We only have 1 source of power. Alright, we need like 3 more. Okay. We need a lot more... Let's get more pipe then. Actually, we're kind of coal starved. I didn't really look at this with our... That's the only coal we have. It's only 1 million? That's going to get eaten up in like 2 seconds. I really don't want to do solar because solar takes up so much space. Maybe what we do is we expand over here and just get the 8.8 million patch and just put like a little outpost here, and then we can just have a train that comes through. Because that is... 1 million is not going to be enough. And I don't want to... I'd rather go from coal to nuclear. I was kind of... I think FO said you should go coal to nuclear on the last season. And you shouldn't get to that point. So just make a massive steam plant, you know, and just wait till you can do nukes. But we'll see. Maybe that can work. All right, so let's pop these in. Again, we're going to really eat up our coal after this one. But that's fine, I guess. Now we're going to need this. And then I think I'm going to need more of these dudes. I only have 1. So let's just make 2 more. I don't want to make too many of these. There we go. Boom, boom. Can't reach. Yeah, this is going to really eat up our stuff. One of these. I'm going to do it the other way. I think it's faster. Just to do them one at a time. Okay, this is a lot of steam turbines. So this should do it, man. Barely. We barely have enough now. What we need to look at is what is taking... It's 107 drills. And radars. Wow, I didn't think of radars would take so much. And then obviously... Wow, we have 92 assemblers. And 900 regular inserters. Actually, and then we have over 1,000 inserters. That's kind of crazy. The lights aren't really taking up any power, so that's good. It's the drills, mostly. Are we going to keep up with ore? Is the coal getting backed up? A little bit. Very, very slowly over time. Which means this is not going to really keep up. We need another coal patch. What I could do is dump this excess coal in there. Right? We have all this extra coal, like almost a whole box, right? Oh no, that's almost gone. We don't have that much, actually. I think our furnace is pretty good. Why don't we divert some of this? Let's just divert it. Like, actually, what we could do is literally do this. Let's do it like that so I can see it. And then we'll just divert it over there. There we go. So what we'll do is we'll divert. Well, we'll give it an output priority, and that way it'll fill up. And then until it's full, we won't get any coal on the forge side. Which, that sounds bad, you think, right? But what that means is, see, it's full already, so it's not going to take long to back up. But we really do need to prioritize power. Power is the most important thing. You run out of power, you're dead. Like, you're not doing anything. So let's clean this up a tiny bit. It's just getting a little ugly, in my opinion. Can't stand it. We don't need this line at all anymore anyway. Let's just take the whole thing out. There we go. And then we don't need... Okay, cool. We're good. All right. It's backing up, but it's going to take... It's going to have to go all the way back to the front to back all the way up. And then this is going to have to back up. This whole thing's going to have to back up. That looks stuck. Oh, it's because it just never gets a chance to push the ore off? Okay, that's that balancing thing I was talking about. It's fine. It'll balance itself. I'm not concerned. We're starting to get backed up, it looks like, I think, which is good. Anyway, I'm not going to really worry about it. Our forges are going to be a little bit anemic for a couple of seconds. That's fine. All right, we're done with that. We can cross it off the list. Nice. Now we can do our city blocks. But now how do we drive around here? We can go around like that. That's fine. Wow, we already have guys that are out. Okay. This is a much bigger patch. This is almost 1 million. And the other patch when we started was, I want to say 400k. It could have been even less. But, so this should last a little while. It's not going to be a long while. Really, for it to last a long while, it need to be about 4 million or something like that. I want an exit here. Let's put one in. Boom. Probably going to have to make some more of these because this is going to be almost it. There we go. Yeah, let's get a few more of those so I don't have to wait to make those. Oh, should we get resupply before we go down there? Nah. Really what we're doing is we're going to build... Mostly we're just going to build... We're going to build like a blank block first, which is really just poles. And then we'll build probably some rail blocks because we're going to need a rail line. The problem is I don't know if I want a 100 by 100 rail line right off the bat. 100 by 100 is pretty big. But it is what the size I do want. All right, we're getting close to having more modular stuff. So I think what I'm going to do is let's look at what's modular here. Portable solar panel, that's great. But like, if I can't get any equipment, then who cares? Night vision could be good. Belt immunity. Yeah, personal battery. Again, it doesn't really do anything until I can actually do something cool. And there's nothing cool I can really do yet. Maybe it's off of this guy? No, he has even less options. So well, I should be able to put legs and stuff. Where are the legs? Oh, that requires blue. Well, it's fine. It'll get us set up. What else has we got? Modules. Blue science would be good. Let's queue that up. Portable solar panel. I don't really care about that. Bulk inserter is good. Another mining productivity. We already have that on there. Let's get the bulk inserter. It doesn't matter after that. Like, I don't know, get this and then some other stuff. I don't know this guy. We really just want to make sure that we keep our science moving. All right. Let's do it. So I'm just going to do this off camera real fast and show you what I did, because all I'm going to be doing is setting up poles. And I don't even know how far 100 is. So I'm just going to literally drop poles and then see what happens. Yeah. And then I can talk to you about your day. Go. Give me a hug. You want to be in the video? Mm-hmm. Okay, look right there. All right, you're in it. All right. I'll be out in a little while. So 98 could be it, but if it's 100, it just spreads it out a little bit, and I would want to overlap it anyway, because I want to overlap the power poles. I don't want 2 power poles. The only good thing to that would be that you could put your driving area in between your blocks, which I would want probably 10 units on each side then, which is more like 120 block. That seems excessive. Seems really big. I think the reason people like 100 size city blocks is because the first roboports are 50 by 50, right? Or 25 radius or something like. No, they're 50 radius. So you want like 4 of them, right? So that's kind of why we're going to size it this way. And if I add the extra street space, the problem is the roboports can't cover that whole area. So maybe I'll bring those poles in, or I could have some freeway on the inside of this, right? And then when I stamp the next side, it just adds the other side of the freeway. That's a pretty good idea. Now I'm just thinking ahead because right now it doesn't matter. I don't have concrete. I don't have a lot of the stuff. I could probably put walls in so you have to drive into the city blocks. I kind of want to do that. I like to have like buildings. It's I like that. I think it's kind of neat. But let's see what we can do. Let's keep going with this. Let me flip this. This is huge. Actually, I don't want that. I just really want to copy this so I can flip it. Let's rotate like that, and then I can stamp this out. This is going to be giant. These are huge, man. Like, I don't think our island's even big enough for this. Look, we got trees and cliffs in the way and stuff. I guess I can clear this out. So here's a city block, right? And that's not that many city blocks, bro. And we have like cliffs we can't take care of, billions of trees. I just don't see this working that well for us. We're gonna go with this anyway, but I'm just worried that we're gonna run out of space kind of fast. So what we can do is we can have a depot. It will be big enough to bring in several trains, right? So we could do an iron ore and a copper and stuff like that. One of the other things I was thinking about doing immediately, though, is when we do a remote drilling, I want to do furnaces on site. But that won't work until I get electric furnaces because I'm not carting coal all over the place. So this will be our coal, our depot for coal forges. And then after that, we'll rip them out and we'll do something else. So let me get the blueprint of this. Again, I can't even see it. Do you have to do it on the map? Okay, well, I guess we can do that. Let's do snap to grid. 98 by 98. I mean, we can make it 100, like a clean 100. It's going to overlap anyway. 98, 98 is good. That means you'll have a tiny bit of robot overlap, or I mean, Roboport overlap. Absolute. It looks good. I think that's the center. All right, we're going to create that blueprint, but we're going to put 4 in here. Okay, so that's our city block, and I'm not sure what else we can do on this episode about it. That's just kind of explaining a little bit about city blocks. I'll try to link to a couple cool city block videos in the video description for you guys for now. Until we work more with them, probably next episode. Also, I really probably would want to kill this because it's not going to be on the grid anymore. So, we don't want that or this. That's too much, man. You're going crazy. So I'm going to clean this up and get it ready for basically next episode. We're going to start setting up our major forges. And I think I'm going to do probably the train setup. I might set up the train blocks to be something that fits on the edge of a 100 by 100 for now, and just run it on the inside because I really don't need a whole block, 100 by 100 block of train. So I'll probably will look up some other ideas too. If you have any ideas, let me know in the comment section. If you want to link your blueprints, that'd be great. I'd love to look at them. I always like to look at other people's work and stuff, so I would love to see that. If you've come this far, please consider subscribing and liking the video. That does help. And I will see you on the next one. Stay frosty.